Alright, so the end goal of this game is to get your little peg right here to the end of the game, which is a max of 28 points. You win points by grabbing these cards. So these cards each have their individual points, and there's elements on these cards. So these elements will correspond. So you see this one is a green circle, so the elements correspond to the ones with green circles on them, and so forth. As in, like, this one has a purple 3 circles that correspond to all the elements with purple 3 circles. Now, you will start with one of these, and it will go on a family of elements, and so then your corresponding colored little flask will go on the top of the corresponding family. So that's where you start. So, and then, for example, if I wanted to grab this blue helium here, it would put a orange block that you will start with on the helium on this blue card, and you see it corresponds with that. So, the goal of the game is I would want to fill out one of these whole cards fully. So I want to get neon and hydrogen as well to fill out the card and get 7 points, which would move me up in the track to about here. Now, there's another way to get points, and that is your agenda card. Your agenda card has specific tasks for you to complete in order to acquire more points. The agenda cards vary a lot, and there could be a lot of different combinations, but these are also another way to get points. You also get points for just being on a card when it is fully filled out. So when a card is fully filled out, you claim the card and get the 7 points. But say there is a purple here, the purple will get 3 points per thing they have on there. So in this case, orange would get 7 points. If they have 2 things on here when a card is claimed, they'll get 5 points. If they have 1, they'll just get 3. And then in this case, orange will get 7 points. So that moves them up on here. And so in this case, purple would be moved up. They would get 5 points. So they'd be around here. Now their goal is to get to 28 in the end. So in this case, when orange claims this thing, they will get the card, and they will have to move their their microscope to a different family to start off with. So in this case, I started noble gases, I got a card, claimed it fully, I moved down to metalloids. So now I move my orange flask to boron at the top of the metalloids. So if I wanted to move one over, like this, on the chromium, I would be increasing my atomic radii. So because I only moved 1, it didn't move 5, and I didn't use an energy token, so you can move 1 space for free. I actually claimed the 2 energy token placed on atomic radii for only using 1 move. Now, say I wanted to move somewhere all the way like Krypton, I can actually stack energy tokens up to an infinite amount. So say I stack 2 of these and wanted to move towards Krypton, I could do increase an atomic number and move 10 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's not enough, so I could use another one and increase another 1, 2 to land on Krypton and claim Krypton. So say I wanted to get somewhere like zirconium, and I'm all the way over here. You can actually increase atomic mass, so we'll go from 36 to 37, and I move from this side of the board to this side of the board, and then I can move to zirconium. Now, if you say were to decrease your atomic mass, or decrease the atomic number, you would move back. So say I was at Krypton and I wanted to get to potassium, I'd have to move all the way back. You can't go like that, start over again. You'd have to move the atomic number all the way back to the edge. You can't go backwards on the board, you can only go teleport forwards to the next element. So 54 to 55, 86 to 87.
Alright, so I'm going to take my next turn. I'm green right here, and I want to get cadmium so I can complete the pink card. So I'm going to put 1 energy token on increased atomic radii, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to put one of my blocks on cadmium.
I am going to use one of my energy tokens to move my pink over here to gold. Put my final block here and claim this purple card, getting myself 8 points. Moving here, where I have 11 points, all the way up to 19. And then I can use my agenda card here. Since I moved up 2 spots, I'll get another 2 points, which means I have 21 points in the academic track.
And then Brendan and I had 1 block on the card, and Brendan had 2, so he gets
A 5 token.
a 5,
We'll focus. 5 token, doesn't matter.
and I got a 3. So I move up 3,
Where?
so I'm at like 22 now. And then Brendan moved up 5, so Brendan was at 12, so he's gonna move up to 17.
So I want to make it to chromium. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a token on increasing atomic number, and I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, and that will claim the chromium. And I'll go ahead and put a orange thing on the chromium card.
Hold on. Titanium. Because he collected the card, we had to put the pieces back on the new cards. So titanium, cobalt.
And also because I collected the card, I got a free trend token, which there's different tokens that correspond with each piece that give
Now
you
that
different bonuses.
Jacob has completed that card, he moves up to the transition metals, where he's gonna go to scandium, which is the lowest atomic number.
Okay, so I want to get to argon, so I'm going to go down, over and down. I'm going to spend this energy token on increased atomic mass. I'm going to put my block on the argon.
That's the end of his turn. Alright. I am going to move. Gonna move over 1. So I'd claim these 2 tokens. I'm gonna move to the side 1 to lead. I'm gonna put one of my tokens on lead. It's gonna be it for my turn.